up guys, my name is Kyle White. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and today I'm going to talk about the harmful effects of reading a book. You may be thinking, what's this guy talking about? Why is he saying reading is harmful? All I've heard my whole life is that reading is good. It's good for my brain. It helps me become a smarter person. It advances my vocabulary. Well, it does. It does all of those things. My wife is actually an avid reader. She doesn't even want me to make this video because it's a negative reflection on reading, but I gotta talk about it because how many times have you found yourself reading a book and you want to pop your neck, want to move around, you know, something's not quite right? Well, it's probably because the more you get into the book, the more drawn in, the more into the story you get, or in my case, we're learning physical therapy topics, the worse your posture is getting. So I'm getting here, I'm really trying to get close, I'm really into it, and I'm steadily coming down into this posture. So why is reading harmful? That's why. Because I'm putting a load on my cervical paraspinals, I'm rounding at my shoulders. This is not a position we want to be in. This is not the way our bodies were designed to be. So how do we fix it? If I don't want to stop reading, how do I fix it? I want to keep reading. Well, I'm going to show you the best position to read in later in the video, but then we're about to get into some strengthening, postural cueing that's going to help you throughout your reading sessions. Great things to keep in mind. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. Why getting here to read is bad. We mentioned the rounded shoulders, we mentioned the forward neck posture, these cervical paraspinals running up this region, they're going to get on load and they're going to start to hurt, and you're going to start to feel pain in your neck, and you're going to want to pop your neck to make it feel better. Well, that's just temporary relief. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to fix our posture, right? So what muscles do we need to strengthen? We need to strengthen our deep cervical neck flexors. We also need to strengthen our scapular muscles. They're good postural muscles that pull us into a good position. And we need to train our mind to keep us in this position while we're reading. With that, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 good exercises to do and how to do them. The first one's going to be a chin tuck. And so we're sitting up tall and we're coming back just like so. We want to make as many double chins as we possibly can. Coming back, 5-second holds, 30 times. Just like that. And that's going to strengthen our deep cervical neck flexors. I'm going to show you a couple more exercises before we get into the best position to read in to prevent pain. And the next one's going to be just a scapular squeeze right there. Coming back, trying to squeeze our shoulder blades together. And all we're doing is reversing the position that we were in by coming up this way. Reps at 30 are great to get an adequate fatigue, adequate strengthening. If you're reading a book for a long period of time, I recommend every hour take a break and do those 2 exercises. Next, I'm going to show you how to progress the last one. To progress the scapular squeeze, all you're going to need is a TheraBand. Red is kind of a light color, and we're just going to come elbows by our side and come out. I'm going to turn around, kind of show you. So what you're trying to achieve is actually your shoulder blades coming together. So every hour or so, we'll perform this exercise along with our chin tucks. Take a break from reading and perform this. And I promise you long term, you're going to feel a lot better. Alright, so I promised you the best position to read in, and I'm going to keep that promise. The best position to read in is actually going to be laying on your back with the book above you like this, because we're taking pressure off of our neck, off of our back, decreasing those loads, and we're decreasing pain. So I'll show you again, book overhead, just like so. The table is flat, it's going to put us in the best position possible. And so I know what you're thinking, you know, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to read my entire book laying on my back. Well, you're right, I wouldn't either. If you can lay there for the duration of your reading period, go for it. But when it comes to reading, the best advice I can give you is that the best posture is the next posture. Move around, you know, don't stay here. Even if it's a good Twilight Saga book, don't stay here for 3 hours. You're gonna get through with your book and you're like, holy crap, I feel terrible. Go from here, every 15 minutes, let's change positions so we're there, now we're here. And all this does is decrease the load and energy requirements on the same muscle group. If we're constantly putting a load on the cervical paraspinals, they're going to hurt, they're going to get sore. We've got to move around, find different positions, and that's going to decrease your pain. Now, when everything gets tired and you've got to just grind through to read the book, getting that on your back position, that's going to be the best position for reading. But by all means, take breaks, perform the 3 exercises that we just did every 15, 20, especially 30 minutes or so. That's going to greatly improve your reading experience and help you read longer, long term. And so with that, that'll wrap up this video. Reading is a great hobby. I don't make this video to deter anybody away from reading. I just want you to read as safe as possible, without pain, without any issues. And so if you haven't already, go ahead, like the video if you like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time with Body Talk.